Now, we all know that I love my single eyeshadow collection, but what if, God forbid, I could only keep 6? So I have over 100 single eyeshadows in front of me right now. I'll put the full number on screen, but I'm gonna try and just cut it down to 6 single eyeshadows that I'm going to try and use over the next few weeks. Now, this is kind of a declutter, hypothetical what-if situation. I'm just obsessed with all these. I've had a lot of singles in PR. I've had a lot of singles bought. I've had a lot as gifts. I've depotted a lot of palettes. It's all going on here. This palette has 4 layers, so don't be deceived. We're going to go through all of it today and hopefully narrow it down to my top 6. I do have a palette here. It holds 6 single eyeshadows, so I can't have a sneaky extra one. It's got to fit in this. But just before we do jump into this video, if you have not already, like and subscribe. I upload every single day here on my YouTube channel. I love bright fun, colourful makeup. I love project panning. I love get ready with me's. I'm dabbling in some reviews as well. If that sounds like a good time to you, then definitely stick around. I've got a lot more fun things planned for the future, so you don't want to miss out on that. So I think this palette, it's not going to be like a making a nice colour story. It's literally just going to be the shadows that I like. So it could be a mismatch. I don't know. What am I thinking? I'm thinking there's going to be some blues in here. Let me tell you that. Let's put all these away. Let's start one palette at a time. I'm going to just pull favorite shades for now. And then in round 2, then kind of narrow it down to top 6. So I'm really scared. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to start with this baby palette. It has 7 shades in here, and I'm not going to put any of these in this palette just because all of these were sent to me in PR, and I actually filmed that PR unboxing like 2 days ago, so I haven't really had chance to play around with these eyeshadows. If you wanted to see them all swatched, I did swatch them all in that PR unboxing. I'll link it up in the cards if you were interested, but these are all from the Pastel Roses, which I'm still baffled that they have sent me PR, but they sent me 2 PR boxes as of right now, and I'm just like, over the moon, baby, over the moon. But this is, yeah, I've just not really had chance to play with these at all. I've not used any of them on my eyes. So unfortunately, as beautiful as these are, I cannot put them in my top 6. Next, I have my kind of purpley palette. And I'm not a massive fan of purples, but there are some shades in here that I do really, really love. So these kind of cool tone purples, I have another one. I don't know where Spell is. That's the thing, when you have so many eyeshadows, you actually don't know where some of them go. But these cool tone purples are really, really stunning. I do love those kind of shades. I've got some shades that are kind of purple to blue. You can see that there. Absolutely gorgeous. I also have this, which has a pretty big dip in it. Look at that one. That's almost like the middle shade, but like on some kind of enhancer. That is stunning. That is a multi-chrome, and it is the shade Dreamscape. I do use this one a lot on my ring finger here. You can see that shift so well. I'm going to put that in the like round 2 aspect of this video. I also have this. That's really pretty. It's got a little bit of a greeniness to it. That is Prism, also from the Pastel Roses. I'm not sure I like it as much as Dreamscape, so I'm going to leave that one there. But also a beautiful shade is this. This is very Perry, and it's like a periwinkly, very, very cool tone purple. But I think Dreamscape is the only one that is going to go through to the second round just because it is stunning. I've got a massive dip on that. Let's go. I'm going to try not to pull so many eyeshadows in the first round because I don't want the second round to be impossible for me, you know? So this is like a greeny, browny overflow kind of palette. And here, these shades aren't really my everyday go-to shades. This shade, however, is really, really beautiful. I'm hoping you can see that. It's like an iridescent green kind of shade. It's got a slight green shift to it. Let me try and swatch it so you guys can see. There you go. I think you can see that a lot better there. That is really special. And it is absolutely gorgeous. This, again, is from the Pastel Roses, and that's the shade Vision. Like, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. I might put that in the second round. Ooh. I wasn't expecting to do that. I think I'm gonna pass along on all of these other shades. And I just realized I've been sent Smoky twice. I've got Smoky here. And I also have Smoky in my 9-pan palette, but I swatched both of them, so I'm going to have to give one of them away. Okay, this one is going to be a hard one because this is my everyday makeup drawer little palette for right now, and I've had a blast with these. I've really had a blast. So, I love all of them. This is the thing. I love them all. This shade Glamour is like a super high shine. Like, I literally just tapped that. Look at that. It is so high shine. It is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. That's like my perfect everyday shimmer. That is going in the next round. And honestly, this one might be as well. This, it's like a deep blue to purple. That is what that one looks like. Oh, wow. So that is the shade Multiverse from the Pastel Roses. And you can see like that purple to blue. Like, I wish this is what most purple blues looks like. I don't know. It's going to have to go in the second round. I think I'm safe with these just because I love them. I really do love them, but I don't think they're like top 6 energy. I have Little Star, which is like the most vibrant yellow. It is so stunning. Sunlight here with the pan on it is really pretty, but it's got a really strong green shift, which can put me off sometimes. And then this one is, wow. I hope you can see what I'm seeing right now. This is the shade Opal Rainbow, and like that it is. I'm hoping you can see the rainbow in that shade. I'm really hoping you can because it is just breathtaking. But it is quite hard to use because I don't know what to use a rainbow on my eyes for. So I haven't played around with this one much, but I think if I did play around with Opal Rainbow, it probably would be in top 6. But I just haven't been able... This palette is disgusting. I'm so sorry. I've just not really been able to play around with it much, so I'm going to keep it out. Maybe that's a good thing. All right, now we have the big boy. Let's tackle this. So this layer, I don't think will be too difficult. I'm not really a neutral person. Obviously, I have all these neutrals. I would like to get through these neutrals at some point, eventually, hopefully. But this, yeah, I'm not a neutral person. None of these are really jumping out to me. This one, however, this is the problem child. This is... just so beautiful and stunning. I love all of these. Can I just put all of these in top 6? That'd be great. This one I want to swatch next to... it is very different, actually. I want to swatch it next to Multiverse. Ooh, okay. I think it's going to be a head-to-head between these two. Okay, so Multiverse is the darker shade, and the lighter shade is Midnight Velvet from, you guessed it, the Pastel Roses. They both have this like purpley sheen, but I think I like Midnight Velvet a little bit more. I don't know. I'll keep them both in for now, but I think Midnight Velvet does win over that. Can you see that purpliness? Yeah, there you go. So stunning though. I love them all. Oh my gosh. This shade is calling out to me too. This is like a bright blue to yellow. Do I want that? This is a classic KKW Glass. Like that on a cool smoky eye. Yeah, all the way. Is it top 6 worthy though? I don't know. This shade as well, Glass Slipper. Oh, that is like a bright teal yellow. That's pretty. Oh my goodness. I think that's a little bit too yellow to be in top 6 though. I do like very cool tone shades. So I'm gonna move on. I've got 2 slots left. So I've got to be careful with what I pull. The pressure's getting to me right now. The pressure's really getting to me. So I've got a few here. I know I don't like pink, but I do have a few here that I absolutely love. So this shade Sakura, you can see has a massive, massive dip in it. And it looks pink in the pan, but as you can see here, it is very blue. It's a blue to like pink. There you go. You can see the blue and then the pink there. I really love this shade. I think of it as like a Barbie shade, and it's not something that I would usually go for, but I've just, oh no, I've only got 1 shade left. Okay, well, we filled up our top 6. I'm going to keep going though. I'm going to keep pulling some things out because we could switch and swatch and all that kind of stuff. Marshmallow used to be like one of my favorite shades in the world. It's one of my first shades that I got from the Pastel Roses. My hand just looks so glittery, but hopefully you can see that swatch a little bit there. It's one of those like light pink to yellow shifts. Okay, let's see if there's any from here. I actually don't think I want to pull anything from here. Like, this shade is one of my favorites. It's so stunning. It's the brightest, brightest yellow. But I actually think that that's good. I've got 6. Let me put them in the palette and let me show you the palette. And I'll swatch it out as well. Why not? Here we go. Here are my top 6 eyeshadows. I'm happy with this. I've got my blues and I've got my like bluey purple. I've got my cool tone everyday. I've got an inner corner and I've got like a bit of a wild card as well. This Sakura, I was not expecting to like love it so much, but you know what? I do. I love it. I love it with all my heart. It is so stunning. Look at these shades. And of course, I'm going to swatch them on the back of my hand. So this is Vision. Beautiful. We have Glamour. So high shine. Look at that. Then we have Sakura. There we go. You can see that pink to blue there is just stunning. Next is Dreamscape. There, you can definitely see that duochrome pulling through so strongly there. We have Midnight Velvet. That is pretty. That is definitely one of those blue to browns, so strong. Beautiful. And finally, we have Multiverse, which is definitely more purple. That wasn't a very good swatch. Let me do that again. Here we go. These are the 6 shadows that I would keep. I think I'm really happy with this. It's definitely very, very me. Look at these shades. How stunning. How stunning. Beautiful. Of course, you can get 20% off all of the Pastel Roses with my code, Caitlin20. They just happen to all be the Pastel Roses. What can I say? I'm just obsessed with them. This was not like a sponsored video or anything like that. It just so happened that these are just the best. And you can see they are. They really are. So this is it. Let me know down below what your top 6 single eyeshadows will be, or your top 3, or however many you want to do. I definitely want to start having a look at other singles brands as well. I know I love the Pastel Roses. I will always love the Pastel Roses, but I want to see what else is out there. So if you have any recommendations, let me know in the comments. I hope you did enjoy this video, guys. If you did, like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye bye.